Hey everybody, welcome to our weekly pastoral update. Pastor Dale here with you. Hope you had a great Christmas, a great New Year, and are ready and excited for the new year ahead of us. And that's kind of what I wanted to talk about this week in our pastoral update, is this idea of New Year's resolutions. Now, I know some of you may kind of roll your eyes at the thought of some type of resolution for the year or goal or plan. And I know that gyms are going to be full for the next 2 weeks, but then by March, nobody will be there. All those commitments will have kind of gone by the wayside. But I don't think that just because a lot of times we tend to give up on our commitments doesn't mean that we should not make any or have any kind of goals or plans. But I think maybe we just need to be smart with them. One of the things that I learned several years ago was this idea that our tendency is to want to jump ahead too quickly. And what this person was, the advice that they were giving me was that a lot of times you have to crawl before you can walk, and you have to walk before you can run. And so the point of that being is that we need to sometimes just make goals and plans that are attainable, they're doable, as opposed to some kind of lofty grand plan that we may have. So, for example, maybe you as a parent, you're deciding that you want to, in the new year, spend more time in family devotionals or Bible studies. The temptation can be to say, well, I'm going to do this every day with our family, and then you're 2 weeks in, and before you realize it, you've done it once. As opposed to saying, you know what, let's just make a goal of once a week, we're going to get together as a family and spend time in the Word and prayer together. Now, doesn't mean that you can't do more than that, but maybe just setting a goal for that and then something to build upon moving forward. Or maybe instead of saying, I'm going to read 30 books this year, try to pick 3 that you try to get through over the course of the year. Or instead of saying, I'm going to read through the Bible in 90 days, maybe just try to read through the New Testament this year. And so again, it's not that we don't set our goals too low, but it's more of finding that balance of not setting them too high or too low, but something that is attainable. But my encouragement to you is to set a goal, to do something that will help to feed your soul. Now, because a lot of the goals that we have, it's about eating better, it's about exercising more, it's about being more productive at work or getting organized, and those are all great goals. But make sure in this year to spend some time on reflecting on how you can improve your faith, your soul, how you can grow in your relationship with God, whether it be reading more or spending more time alone or journaling or getting other input, source of input, whether it be podcasts or sermons that you may want to listen to. But then I would also conclude with making sure to make a commitment to be in community this year. The last 2 years have been hard on the church. That's no real source of new information. Church attendance across the board is down in all denominations in most churches because of the pandemic and other things that have happened over the last couple of years. So let me encourage you as we head into this new year to really make it a goal to be in community, to be in your missional communities, to be joining us each week for worship, and to be a part of what that says or what God can do in and through those environments. And then lastly, just a quick little update reminder is this Sunday, January 9th at 6 o'clock, we do have our Lord's Supper service. And this has become a huge tradition here at Wedgwood, a great opportunity to come and to pause and reflect upon what Jesus has done for us in His life, death, and resurrection, to look ahead to the new year, and to be prayerful about what God may work and do in the lives of us as individuals and corporately as a church. So let me invite you to make sure to put that on your calendar to be here for that very special service as well. And then next Wednesday on January 12th, we'll start back up with all of our Wednesday night activities as well. So, hope you have a great new year. We look forward to seeing you this Sunday as we have the second part of our 2-part series. We looked backwards last week. We're going to look ahead this week before we jump into our 1 Peter series starting on January 19th. So, have a great week, and we'll see you Sunday.